My dear brothers and sisters in Christ, today the church celebrates Saint Monica, the mother of Saint Augustine. Monica is known as a woman of tears, a woman who saw her tears when she knelt for the conversion of her son, Saint Augustine, being wiped by the good Lord. She knelt every day. She begged. She cried. She asked for the conversion of her son, and God granted her reward. We hear that before Augustine converted, Monica went to a bishop and asked if he would speak to her son, and the bishop refused. He doubted if Augustine would understand and would convert. And later on, when the bishop saw that Monica kept on praying, coming to the church and knelt, she assured her, and the bishop said, "Be of good courage, for it might not be that the child of those tears should perish." The child of those tears should perish. If we go to the gospel reading of today, we hear Jesus speaking about being awake. Stay awake. In spirituality, we can talk of prayer as being awake, being alert, and staying awake in the Lord. When we reflect on the life of Monica, she was awake. She prayed, and she kept on asking God to hear her prayers. And in gospel reading of today, Jesus gives the end time messages. Be awake, for you do not know on which day your Lord will come. Be sure of this. If the master of the house had known the hour of night when the thief was coming, he would have stayed awake and not let his house be broken into. So too you also must be prepared, for at an hour you do not expect, the Son of Man will come. Monica prayed for God to intervene in the conversion and the life of her son, so that God would not come at a time when Augustine was not yet ready to encounter him. Monica prayed that her son will be awake for the day of the Lord, such that when his days will be over here on earth, God would have found his son ready. What kind of love is this? The mother's love. The mother who begged God to change the heart of her son so that he was always awake. He would be awake for the Lord. This woman is an example for all of us to pray for the conversion, especially of our own children, of our own families, of those who are dear to us. We should ask for the strength of Monica, the faith of Monica, the heart of Monica, to pray and always be awake. And also to pray in a special way for those children in families who have lost faith, who have separated themselves from the church, who have separated themselves from God. Those tears that you shed each and every day will never go unanswered and unwiped by the Lord. He will hear your prayer. Pray, pray. And maybe one day you will say, like, you will sit with your children who have gone wild, who no longer have faith, like Monica, and say, "My child, there is nothing now I care for in this life. What I shall now do or why I am here, I know not. You have converted. You have come back to the Lord. The one reason I had for wishing to linger in this life a little longer was that I might see you a Catholic Christian before I died. This has God granted me superabundantly in seeing you reject earthly happiness to become his servant. What am I to do here?